back in the Outer Worlds too. We're somewhere in the Groundbreaker, no, marketplace, and we're gonna meet the broker with the guy who's not on the screen right now, who might be his squad mate. First, you the broker or are you the bodyguard? Damn, that
Anyone had asked me, I'd have put the odds of a live arbiter finding his way into my chambers at 1 in a few trillion. Good that you didn't come here for blood, Arbiter Rao. Barney would have sniffed it out and broken you in twain. And I do disdain mopping up Protectorate corpses.
I don't believe it. That the bartender without armor is gonna do anything about the big guy with armor. I thought Sub Rosa was supposed to see me as a friend. Why make me jump through hoops?
My apologies. Barney is sometimes overzealous in the guarding of my body. Though, when it comes to Protectorate arbiters, it is perhaps warranted.
If you know who I am, you must know why I'm here. My mentor died under vague circumstances, and I desire any information pertaining to the specifics of her death.
Interesting. That question appears to be at odds with High Command's public statement on the matter. Losing faith in your masters?
No. But I cannot shake the sensation that something was awry with her passing. If you know something, tell me. Please.
I could get used to this kind of groveling. Your instincts are right, Arbiter. Though we don't know the specifics, I received information that your mentor's body bore signs of a fight, and a nasty one. Someone killed her.
Someone want to fill me in on what's going on here?
I shall in time, when fewer prying ears abound.
If that's all, I think you'd best get along. I prefer not to sully my quarters with Protectorate lackeys. Live ones, anyhow.
And I prefer to limit my time with scheming blackguards. Let us take our leave from present company. Speak to me outside, if you would. There's something I'd care to ask you.
Ah, that was short. Oh, this shotgun kinda glitched before he put it in his pockets. I could steal that right behind his back. Lockpick 12. No, why would you do that to me? Why would you show that to me? You know I have a lockpicking addiction. Ah, I'm gonna break in that later.
Run along now. I've spent more than enough time entertaining wayward sprats.
Idiot. Idiot. Did you see that? No, I don't need to go here.
Ran screaming back to the Protectorate yet?
I don't know why I side with Sub Rosa anyways. Those seem annoying as hell. Disgustingly annoying. Who are you?
Oh, come now, Prospero, you've been on that stage hundreds of times. This perturbation looks bad on you, and you're not one for looking bad. Terribly sorry you've got me ruminating. A man of my persuasion shouldn't stoop to such self-deprecation, especially in front of prospective customers.
He wasn't there before. Excuse me. I don't know. I don't want to. No. No side quest with him here. I don't want that. That's the side quest I want.
The role of the Arbiter typically does not require the assistance of others. We are expected to act as wholly independent entities. But I fully realize that had I not your aid today, my investigation's progress would have stalled and withered. During our investigation, I gauged your trustworthiness and did not find it wanting. What say we travel together?
Yeah. Oh, that doesn't sound like something I should say. How do you know? How do I know I can trust you?
I hold my word in highest regard. Were I to pledge allegiance to you, the pact would be nigh unbreakable, barring some extreme action on your part.
Fine, but you have to follow my rules.
I will keep to my convictions in any case, but I understand. What instructions would you have me follow?
Oh, that's a good one. Just be nice. I like that one. Just be nice.
Be nice. This may prove to be a challenging duty.
I
will listen
understand.
to your words, and I shall follow your orders. I will not assail enemies of the Protectorate without your consent, though I will not like it. But if my sense of duty outpaces my willingness to comply with an order, or if you attack my brethren unprovoked, our relationship will come to an abrupt end.
So, is he part of the Order or the Protectorate? I don't even know. Seems reasonable.
Excellent. I hope our working relationship is most fruitful. I'm sure we shall discover much together.
Fine. But if this uptight tin can swings that hammer anywhere near me, there's gonna be trouble.
What the hell, Ines? Jesus Christ, don't give me that. And send her to the... No, let's send Nas away. I want them two together. There's a crowd. Wait for us at the ship, Nas.
Right. But don't come to me with tears if your new friend decides to judge you the moment I've gone.
Let us be off, Commander.
Ah, what a dream team.
It seems the Order was unprepared to receive refugees in the sheer numbers they have. Theories cannot stand against the cruel facts of reality. But it is the refugees that arrest my attention more than their would-be handlers. Any who leave the Protectorate fold deserve punishment.
What? So, yeah, he's Protectorate. You're right, we should kill a lot of them.
Some of my fellows would disagree. I believe killing them would be too extreme. Mental refreshment would be more fitting for those who folded instead of fighting.
Easy for you to say you were trained to fight. You know the risks. I'm gonna take that.
If Arcadia faced famine, I would pick up a trowel. Expecting a common subject to aid in Arcadia's defense is no different. My feelings aside, I shall not judge them, owing to our bargain. But I cannot promise my duty shall not win out in the future.
So you have a companion ability. I like to discuss personal matters.
Certainly. I consider myself an open tome.
Because Ines at first didn't have a companion ability. How's the life of an arbiter treating you?
Quite well. I am able to uphold justice wherever it may flag. Bolstered, of course, by your steady support. Was there more in this vein you wish to discuss?
Doesn't talk much. Which is cool to me. How do sentinels and arbiters differ?
In every respect, save being humans, and perhaps even that is arguable in the Sentinels' case. Where arbiters uphold justice and loyalty within the Protectorate, the Sentinels operate on its fringes. They are clandestine operatives, little more than alleyway backstabbers. I find them wholly unnecessary. As you might expect, they are the Consul's pet project.
So the sentinels are the new guys. What was your upbringing like?
Straightforward. I was trained from a young age under the tutelage of Supreme Arbiter Marthana Andros, alongside my co-protege. Only those rated most highly on the Protectorate Acumen test could be placed even among the ranks of Arbiters. And to be mentored by the Supreme Arbiter herself was a great honor. Moreover, she taught her protégés to seek out evidence before judging as they saw fit, despite the fact that an arbiter needs nothing of the sort to declare something a crime.
I'm surprised corruption isn't the bigger problem with your arbiters.
An arbiter would never abuse their power. Every action we take is on behalf of the Sovereign and upholding the Protectorate. In any other society, I could see such a scenario resulting in anarchy, but the Protectorate is matriarch ordained. Our devotion is ironclad.
What? Why do you think the Supreme Arbiter taught you to back up your judgments?
As the Protectorate's most elite, we protégés needed to be able to think flexibly and adapt to situations that faced us should they require adaptation. At least, I believe that's why. Would that I could still ask her. Alas.
Okay.
Ask, and I shall answer.
If we're done here. Ines, something you want to say?
So, Arbiter Rao. I can sympathize with his plight to some extent. Dead mentor, apparent cover-up, sure, I'd be mad too. But why do we have to be the ones to help him? Hasn't he got any other Protectorate hullheads to come to his aid? Maybe I ought to spell this out. I'm his enemy commander, and he's mine. Letting him aboard is putting both of us in a bad spot.
Man, you made me goddamn nuke Protectorate City. And I'm gonna be sure. I'll bet he can beat your ass. So I'm gonna just... Yeah, I'm just gonna wait this out. But I'm not on her side. Good question. Aren't there any undestroyed hullheads who can come to your aid?
I ain't gonna respond to that. I ain't just saying this to be contrary, Commander. If he actually agrees to keep the peace, then fine, but I still gotta maintain due diligence. You should too. Anyway, appreciate you hearing me out.
I already trust him more than I trust you. Where is he? Funny if he's gone. I didn't see any quest pop up. Oh wait, my companions. I have another upgrade for her too. He has big hammer. So yeah, that hammer is big. Jesus, how does he wield that? Big medium armor. That's medium. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. No way, that's medium. Health 285. She has more health. What? Okay, I'm gonna go back to the Golden Ridge. Look at that. Without armor. No, helmet. Looks tired. A bonsai tree. Immediately trustworthy.
This ship is certainly quaint. The grease stains and thrice retrofitted pipes give one the thrilling impression that the ship might burst into flames at any moment. I suppose there's something charming about its lived-in nature. Nevertheless, I have availed myself of the ship's cleaning supplies. Unsightliness is an enemy as sure as any other.
Let's see if I can ask him about my squad mates.
Certainly. I consider myself an open tome.
Like to gauge your opinion of the crew.
Who amongst our motley assortment would you care to discuss?
What about Niles?
I find Agent Ibarra most curious. His system of values differs from my own, but not so much as I would expect. I look forward to understanding him better. He faces an interesting dilemma as an isolated member of the Earth Directorate. As do you, of course. I hope you both remain steadfast to your values.
Look at that. And how about Val?
She is an endearing piece of engineering. Her continued functionality, despite her advanced age, speaks to a skilled caretaker. Though she retains certain quirks. Earlier, she bumped into my head, bleating, "Please do your part to keep the incognito clean. Remove any and all foreign mineral deposits."
What does that mean? And how about Ines?
She is an enemy combatant, and were I not in your command, I would be honor-bound to bring her low. Yet, she is also oddly intriguing. She does not possess the scavenger's appetite of her colleagues. Perhaps if I came to know her better, I might, find techniques to use against her fellows. She is most certainly a typical Auntie's choice minion, unfortunately. Though overlooking it is immensely difficult, I shall do so to maintain positive relations with yourself.
Look at that. So trustworthy.
Verily, Idle gossip hardly suits an arbiter anyhow.
Immediately trustworthy. And where is this Ines?
Heard the abbot trotted out some excuses for the hit on our base. Well, Auntie's base. Certainly didn't anticipate that he'd been entirely truthful neither, though it won't bring back those we lost. If there are any survivors at Opportunity, we ought to help. I can only hope they had warning enough to run for cover. If they didn't, well, there's only so much basic training can prepare you for.
Wait. Is this someplace we should and can go? Well, it's straight there. Why not?
Thank you, Commander. We should move on, unless you've got something for me? How personal are we talking?
Crew. Wait. Where's the crew conversation? It was there before and once. Damn it.
I want to say up front that I got nothing against you or your crew. Ain't one to judge the firearm by its plating. And so far, you ain't given me reason to doubt your character. But the Earth Directorate itself, it's got much to answer for.
Why do you mistrust him?
The Earth Directorate swore a promise to every colony out there. That if you plea for help, help will come. Maybe not immediately, but you know, maybe sometime this decade. But that's all a heap of shit. You know how many of us in Tau Ceti tried to send messages? And when that didn't work, how we begged the stars for the Earth Directorate to save us? They never responded. Never showed up. Not when I was a child, certainly not by the time Auntie's Choice came around. You ask me, you're selling folk a lie.
Yeah, could be. We did our best. There are only so many agents to go to ground and go around.
I get that. There are a lot of folk out there with grievances, but we waited decades, Commander. There's being stretched too thin, and then there's just not caring. Look, I ain't holding you to account for the Earth Directorate's ills. No more than anyone would hold me to those of Auntie's Choice. We're our own people. No matter how often I'm hit in the face with that fact, with you, with Ethel, it's rather easy to forget at times. But talking through this reminds me. And I appreciate it, Commander.
I wanted to ask you about our crew. I'm glad we talked. I don't want our affiliations to come between us.
Nor do I. Fine by me?
About my crew? No, I can't ask her. Oh well, let's go to a planet. I tried to loot this place and died to uranium poison. So I guess this place shall not be looted until I find a better solution to the deal and get through uranium. Oh, there still was some on me.
Detected among a nearby group of persons in need of medical personnel.
Another group that needs medical help. Oh, is that actually a dead person? That's just looted? Yep. Okay, who are you? Officer Durban.
Did that blast give me a dunder? Or is some damn stranger walking into my area of operation right after we've been attacked? You got any reason I oughtn't have you shot?
Well, I saw the stage you're in and thought I would offer help.
Help? Help how? Help is an offer to contract your services to a disadvantaged party with the aim of grossly inflating your prevailing rates? Help like that?
Yeah. The order sent me to help as a gesture of goodwill. They didn't attack you.
Yeah? And what exactly makes you so sure of that?
Because the order Abbott sent me is an emissary to convince you.
Huh. Interesting. Did he say who he thinks did hit us? Not that it matters, I suppose. Not like we can muster a counterattack or anything. But even if I did believe you, so what?
So if it wasn't the order, you have a new enemy slaughtering people.
Maybe. I suppose it's possible. But even if I believe you, what by law do you think I can do about it?
Be a damn professional and report this development to your superiors.
Seriously? You expecting me to ring up Auntie and tell her, hello, Maven of all marketing, just letting you know that the order says it wasn't them that slaughtered my men? Also, there's some new nameless, faceless, seriously cutthroat competitors trying to frame the order, so we go back to killing each other.
Yeah, sounds about right. Okay, if you won't help me yet, maybe I'll help you. You've got quite a mess here.
Ah, an offer for transaction. Now you're talking my language. Didn't reckon you as someone sympathetic to our ways. It just so happens we might be able to trade services. Normally I wouldn't admit this kind of weakness. It's bad practice. But I'm really in the squeeze, and you might be useful. Lately my luck's been right miserable. I got enemy sneak attacks. I got grunts murdering each other. I got unsanctioned power struggles. And it all risks reflecting badly on me.
Badly on you? All that's going on and you're worried about you?
Well, who else should I be worried about? Do you have any idea how abysmal that's going to look on my next employment review? You cut down the number of issues that are vexing me, and I'll send you a word of peace and harmony up the chain. What's good for me is good for you, see? Quid pro quo. Or, if all that sounds like too much work for you, there are other ways to curry my favor. Make me believe your good intentions. Encourage me to take your side.
I could do you a few favors. What kind of jobs do you need done?
That bomb that hit us, it was filled with uranium. So not only did it kill us the good old-fashioned way, it also caused serious poisoning. My contract medicalist over there is literally up to her elbows in it, her hourly rate is ridiculous, and our damn autodocs have gone on the fritz from the workload. You get her the compression coil she needs to make the autodocs work, and that should cut her billable hours in half, and then I'll send your message.
Alright, that's an option. You said you need a whole mess done. What else you got?
There's been a murder at one of our forts. Trooper's accused of poisoning her senior officer for some preposterous reason. Problem is, I'm already short on medical specialists. The last thing I can do is waste one for days just to find out if she did or didn't toxify him. Go find out who done it, and I'll send the message you're asking for.
What else you got?
This is gonna make no more sense for me saying it than it's gonna make for you hearing it, but apparently, the senior officer at one of my forts is a mantisaur. A real, actual, pincer-faced, carapace-having mantisaur. Not a half-human one, or a psychic one, or a talking one, just a regular old head-munching mantisaur. Anyways, there's some dispute over who his second should be, and he can't exactly decide himself. So go sort it out for me, and I will gladly send your message.
Why is the Mantisaur? Okay, fair enough. I'm off to make that happen.
Now, you know that's an irrevocable deal, right? As in, please remember it's legally binding, and I will sue you if you fail to get it done. So don't let either of us down.
Even standing amidst the smoldering ruins of this outpost, the bleeding bodies of his comrades, this fellow thinks only of profit. Auntie's choice is truly odious.
Did I do anything of that yet? I could bribe him. Where's the girl, the medic girl? Isn't this... I mean, gotta be here, corporate. No, on this one. I see her.
What in the scrupulous name of profitable deductibles do you think you're doing? Just who are you, and why are you walking through my triage?
That office over there asked me to help you, so what do you need?
Help, huh? Well, that would be greatly appreciated. We need compression coils. The attack left more wounded than I have supplies for, plus a hefty amount of uranium poisoning. And the coils on our autodocs have worn out. Without them, they can't convert raw materials into the medicaments needed to help the soldiers heal.
The good news is I can help you with some of the needed compression coils right now.
How fortuitous. This feels like my first bit of luck in ages. It's a start. Thank you. Please, come back when you found more.
Anticipating request. This unit's compression coils are currently in use. Please acquire compression coils elsewhere.
Is there anything else I can do already?
Back. Please tell me you've had some luck in finding us compression coils.
Oh, open vendor.
It's not much.
No. Okay. Map says. Jesus Christ. I don't have the mission marked, right? Oh, I do. So up here. And the compression cores, I don't know how to get them, probably by killing machines. Mantisaur. Broken orthodox. Yeah, let's just go somewhere. There's one. Frankie Billings here. It's probably the spread guy. Let's go.
I don't see a lot of new faces in these parts.
I'm gonna
What
die.
are you? Order, Protectorate, Anti?
Doesn't matter.
Nothing really. Just wanted to get me. Used to be. Now I'm just waiting. Don't be.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Howdy. Now what can I do you for?
The taxidermist back in Matthew's Mercy wants some fresh spread corpses.
Gregory? Well, I'm glad to hear he's still kicking. Loyal customer. Very particular about his sprats. These being hard times, I've had to raise my prices. Gal's gotta eat, and I don't care for sprat meat.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it. Steep cost for women. My client has high standards.
Trust me, Gregory is an artiste when it comes to biology, and every artist needs the right canvas. Pleasure doing business.
No.
Another happy customer.
And just loot them right next to her.
Now, that's mine.
I gotta pay back. Gotta pay back.
Excuse me?
I gotta pay back what I just paid you. It's uranium filters. Nice. Oh, very important quest. All for free too. Even the water.
Acting like I'm not even here.
Thank you for your spreads. Thank you. Also, that's how she catches them. There's meat in here. No, I stole it. Damn it. Would have been cool. I won't go in there. Would not go in there. Nope. We are at the outpost of Auntie's choice. Let's see what's up here. Mantisaurs tamed ones. That's crazy. Let's not run around. Crazy dude. Is that the Meha? Is he right here? How is this place?
You ain't got clearance to come this way. One step more and you die.
Oh, please.
Okay, thanks for the warning.
Auntie's choice would never keep a live Mantisaur in their midst. Surely they saw my approach and chose to stage this.
Honestly, Bradford, I've no notion of how to cool your conniption. Corporate says I'm in charge, so I'm in charge.
You're in charge? Wait, you're in charge? Don't you mean the executive is in charge?
Of course that's what I meant. Whether I say me, he, or we, it's all the same.
It's all the same pile of gum.
That tone is not how you get approval for your little tests, designer. Next time, you might want to try and tame your woolly curds with a little mock apple.
What the hell is going on here? I'm gonna take the free heals and talk to the vendor dude first. Before I go into the Mantisaur business.
Well, what have we here? You couldn't look less Auntie's choice if you tried. So what are you doing in our fort?
Your superior at Outpost Opportunity sent me to help with your murder investigation.
Durbin sent you? Why? You certainly ain't a certified pre-inhumation inquisitor.
I've made enough corpses that I have a special kind of insight on the dead.
Oh, lovely. And just what is it you think you can do for me? You ain't even carrying a masticating tissue scrutinator. You just gonna guess what manner of poison killed folk?
Well, given that you currently know nothing, anything I should do counts as helpful.
Cute. Adorable, even. I'm so impressed by your wit that I've completely lost any reservations I've had about you helping me.
Glad to hear it. Now, how's about we cut the banter and you fill me in on the situation?
So far as I can tell, it's a simple case of killing to get ahead. Chief Cuddy and Trooper Bardot were sharing a table for supper. There was nothing wrong with the food. The whole fort ate the same thing. And 10 minutes later, Cuddy was bloated, discolored, and looking all ta-la like he'd been poisoned. There are no other suspects, just Bardot. She swears she's innocent, but they always say that. And I can't possibly figure how that could be.
Did you do an investigation?
Yes. I walked over, saw Cuddy's body, saw Bardot screaming her fool head off, and I put her in cuffs. Case closed. Now, I'm waiting for a specialist to affirm my theory, so I can get on with my other 1,000 duties need doing. You wouldn't believe what this mess is taking out of my schedule.
He's a subject. Oh, I believe he might be part of the crime. Well, I'm the only specialist you're going to get, so I guess it's on me to solve this.
You're welcome to try, but I can't figure what good you'll do. I guess it's possible you could make Bardot confess, but I'm not going to be holding my breath. Honestly, anything that keeps you busy and out of my hair is fine by me.
Damn, this town is crazy. Murder, the Mantis so in charge. No, I'm gonna sell stuff. There is a shop. Tell me. Description keys? Do you have them?
Welcome to Bonnie's Barely Above Board Battlefield Bazaar, brought to you by Auntie's Choice. We know consumers are highly discerning in how they spend their bits in an active war zone, and I really appreciate you dodging literal bullets to bring me your business. And to show my gratitude, I'm offering you and only you a one-of-a-kind, once-in-a-lifetime, exclusively discounted rate of 4/5 of Auntie's standard profiteering rate.
What? Wow, such a discount. Are you sure you managed to stay in business?
Only so long as you tell nobody of this amazing offer. If everybody got that deep a discount, I'd go out of business for sure. So what will you be buying today?
That depends on what you have. One, I'll take it. Anything special? Tospo helmet. Serenium Mantis swap. Pet for my ship. That's out of Serenium. That's definitely a good idea. Doesn't look like there's anything special here. Oh well, 5% discount. Wow. Wow. Okay. Where are the people? Let's see. Somewhere gotta be that interrogation place. It's not marked. It's not marked. Gotta find it.
Well, hello there, consumer. If you haven't yet, you should be sure to avail yourself of our retail opportunities downstairs. You here for the view?
What are you doing up here?
Checking that the cables I patched are staying together. When that big old gun downstairs was working, it rattled the wiring in the walls, so sometimes the lines short out.
I bet it rattled a lot more than the wiring in the walls. You had to assault this place. What?
They bled us with constant shelling for the better part of 3 months, and it barely earned us a few dozen kilometers. Truth be told, I never thought we'd make it. Those sovereign sanctions can reach all the way across Golden Ridge. They rain shells the size of crabbles on us day and night. They made the invasion stall about 5 kilometers away and would have ground us to dust if the cannons hadn't stopped and the Protectorate retreated.
The cannons just stopped?
Like someone up here flipped a switch. 1 second our lives were pain and fear and death, and the next all was quiet. No more shelling, no more shooting. At first we thought it was a trap, that they'd start shelling again as soon as we popped our heads up, but there was nothing. We basically walked the rest of the way here, We didn't find out why until we got here and learned the Protectorate wasn't.
So what happened?
The Protectorate hightailed it. They decided that if the Order was going to splinter off on its own, then it could fuel its own army and fight its own battles. Those Protectorate bootlicks took everything not nailed down, leaving the Order to try and figure out how to wage war with no gear and almost no know-how. It took them weeks to rally, and by then we owned most of Golden Ridge. If Andy'd only send a few thousand more troops, we'd shove them completely off this rock.
Given how much ground you've covered, any chance you came across any compression coils?
Of course. I've seen about every meter of this rock by one means or another. So if you're looking to bargain, I'm sure I've got info for you. Say 250 bits per location?
Damn it. Oh, no. Sorry, that is way too rich for my blood.
Uh-huh.
No. 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 I'll find them randomly. Nothing up here. Yeah, damn it. That must be her.
Hey, stranger! Please, you gotta help me. They're gonna railroad me into a guilty verdict. Then I'll be declogging sewer sediment tanks until I'm dead enough to mulch.
That's not the story your security officer Abner told me.
Of course it ain't. He's got nothing but a notion to pin this on me, and he don't care about what the facts say.
What do you have to say in your defense?
I got a bunch to say. First, I say I'm no murderer. Second, I say there was no reason to do it. Third, I'd say that I actually like Chief Cuddy. I mean him no harm. He'd get you extra shifts if you asked, and only ding your pay if you really screwed up. And sometimes, if you really had to go, he'd even cover your bog breaks, pro bono. I'd never have hurt the chief, even if you offered to pay me to do it.
What do you think happened?
I don't think nobody killed Cuddy. I was there. That's why they think I did it. And he was fine. Well, he was fine up until he wasn't, and then he just swole up and died. But the way he swole up, it's something Cuddy always said might happen. Only it don't make no sense that it happened now.
Allergy? Tell me about it.
We were eating chow at our post. Cuddy asked me to try his because it tasted funny, but I tried it and it was fine, just like mine. Then he just swole up, turned blue, and died. I made a ruckus, which called everyone in, and all they saw was him dead and me fine. So Security Officer Abner charged me with murder and threw me in here.
Probably an allergy. So how does that line up with what he said what would happen? What?
It was exactly what Cuddy said would happen if he ate crabble. He was deathly allergic to crabble. But we ate sisty stew, fresh from the can. And ain't no crabble in sisty stew.
The cook messed it up. Exactly what he said would happen. Are you sure there wasn't crabble in it?
Yup. Cuddy had told everybody about his allergy, repeatedly. Over and over, constantly. Nobody would have served him crabble knowing that. But that's still gotta be how he died. So, I need you to talk to Security Officer Abner, remind him of the allergy, and let him toss all my gear. He won't find crabble anywhere.
Is there any of the stew still around?
No, that was days ago, and they tossed out the rest of the stew. So, I don't even know if the docs will still be able to tell it was allergies that did in Cuddy.
Let me try talking to the security officer. Maybe I can help clear this up.
He has to. It's the truth. I didn't murder nobody. Please, make him understand.
I don't know if I can. So far I didn't find any stew parts.
You're back? Why?
I spoke with his suspect, and it's pretty clear she didn't do it.
Of course that's what she's gonna say. Do you think everyone nabbed for a crime just confesses?
The description of Cuddy's death matches severe anaphylaxis, not poisoning.
What? How could that be? I made the stew myself and every one of us ate it.
Oh, exactly, but only he had a deathly crabble allergy. Could there have been crabble in it?
What? That's ridiculous. It was nothing but canned sisty stew. Stew that I Oh. Oh no. Oh, did you say Crabble?
Yes, apparently everyone knew he has allergy to Crabble, mate.
Well, he told everyone that. But that ain't exactly the same as it actually being true. See, Cuddy was what you'd call a complainer. He complained about the food. He complained about the weather. He complained about his bunk. He complained about everything. He's also somebody's nephew. Some junior executive. And if you gave him reason enough to complain about you, he'd take it up with his uncle, and it'd come back down in your head.
What's that got to do with him eating Crabble?
Half his gripes were really nothing but reasons to grouse. But if you push back too hard, he'd run to his uncle. So most of us just ignored him, assuming he was constantly full of it. And didn't think twice about doing things like stretching the stew with canned Crabble stock.
You knew he was allergic and added Crabble stock to the new stew anyways.
What? No, it was an accident. Nobody would have, at least nobody'd mean to. Law, his uncle is gonna see me transferred to mid-operation engine cleaning on the claim. Unless... Hey, how'd you like to make some bits? Some real bits. And keep a tragic accident that'll lead to the end of a promising career. Total secret.
No. Oh no, I was just trying to get justice for Bardot. No, I've done that.
Well, no. Not yet you haven't. See, I can't just let Bardot go. There'd be questions, accusations, and assumptions as to who was responsible. And that's no kind of solution. And even worse, since there's apparently nobody coming to do an autopsy, I might have to just send Bardot to the claim to start her sentence on all available evidence.
You would really railroad an innocent person on murder charges to cover your own mistake?
Absolutely.
Of course. Then absolutely not. If you sacrifice your own trooper, you certainly sacrifice me.
Come on now. You need to reconsider. I'm offering you good bits for easy work. You'll also be saving at least one life from the toils of endless labor.
Okay, I just need to tell the guy over there who's
What's happening? Are you making any progress?
innocent and who's not. Yes, I believe I am. I'll be back when I know more.
Thank you. But please hurry. I've got severe claustrophobia, and being locked in this tiny cage makes me feel like I've got a Manosaur queen sitting on my chest.
It's not that bad. I'm sure it's not that bad. Okay, the journal says what? There's a new codex. Okay. Okay. Could just try to go back and tell him about it. And that's what I'm gonna do. See what happens. Let's see.
Please tell me there's a damn good reason you're back.
Oh, you're kidding me, right?
Then why by law are you bothering?
God damn it. Oh. It seems like there's no other choice. Love in the game gives me
Honestly,
no choice.
Why do you persist in antagonizing me?
Decided it's worth being your pawn. It means freeing Bardot.
Thank law. I was genuinely concerned I'd have to sort this out on my own. But I'd much rather pay you and drop the charges against Bardot instead.
How is that gonna work? Tell me what you need.
So we got this thing. An acidic dematerializer that we use to melt mantisaur dung, so it don't call in the local wildlife. But it'll actually work on anything. That means if someone used it to melt Cuddy, there would be no body, which would mean no autopsy, which would mean no evidence, which would end the investigation. I'd do it myself, but my boss said she's on her way for a surprise inspection, so I can't leave. But if you go find one and melt the body, I'll make it worth your while.
I believe I have something like that. Do you mean one of these?
Yes. Yes, that's exactly it. Now just head over to Cuddy's corpse and make it disappear. Well, really, make it turn into a small puddle. But that's neither here nor there.
Alright, I can do that.
Thank law. You'll find Cuddy inside the tower. But you'll have to sneak your way past the guards. It simply wouldn't do for me to announce your intentions to the base. Then come back and tell me when I've got no more evidence to hold Bardot and can draw this whole thing to a close.
Which is, it's this place. Is it this place? Journal. Oh, it's gotta be this place. F5 snake. Somebody sees me. That's the girl in prison. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That's the girl in prison. This one was up here already. This still might be the place. No, it's just the roof. Oh, stuff for me to steal. I'll steal. Burned it. One slide down. Yeah. God, I hate this quest already. Damn, that took forever. Weirdly enough. F5. There's no guard around this time. Oh, here he is. Maybe I can talk to him.
You ain't got. Thank you for your customer service, contractor. You got my begrudging respect. So congratulations.
No, okay, I'm just gonna look around.
Hey, damage-prone daredevil. You're getting battered and bruised, brutally battling Auntie's enemies. So we're honoring your sacrifice by winning the war on high prices.
Yay, high prices. Maybe there's a different way inside I didn't see here. Damn it.
Back again, consumer? I didn't realize we had more to say to each other. Why are you back?
I'm just gonna look around off screen, I guess. I've managed to sneak inside. I'm definitely gonna steal everything I can find here. And here's the body. Oh, money. They're actually not giving me a choice to do anything else. That's ridiculous. Come on, game. No. Bastards. No, I need to be capable of sneaking out too. There he is. Okay. God, I hated this quest. Hate it.
I've been told Chief Cuddy's corpse has gone missing. Which is a surprise to both of us, I'm sure. Thank you for your help. You've saved 2 careers today and allowed us to put this whole miserable affair behind us.
God, I don't want to support Auntie's people anymore. It's only behind you if you pay me and let Bardot go.
Of course. Debts left unpaid decays our character and all of anti-society. And this torrid affair has come close enough to doing both already. Regardless, it's nothing but ink in the ledger now. And speaking of ledgers, Bardot is free. And here's the balance for yours. Which means we're done.
God, I hate this guy. Did the bars just open? Oh yeah.
You did it! You actually did it! I can't believe you could get it done. Thank you, thank you, thank you! I'm so glad to be out of that damn cage.
I just shouldn't tell her how it happened. Not a problem, I'm glad I could help.
I wish I had bits for you, but I'm still in debt from this uniform, and meals, and the incarceration fee they charged me for being locked up. But I'm telling everyone what you did.
That still feels wrong. Felt wrong. Ugh. I'm gonna leave it at that.